Blessings. Your girl coming back in with another one. And I know you guys see the topic. I actually came up with this topic 2 days ago. And I'm like, yeah. Because actually this had happened to me. And multiple narcs, okay? But this has happened to me. So we're going to talk about sick ways that a narcissist try to hoover you. And when I'm saying hoover, because I was going to make a video about the terms, but I'm going to start trying to explain the terms, because when I first got out, the terms were kind of confusing me. I'm sorry, I turned that up, turned it down. The terms was like confusing me, and when you're going through this thing and you're understanding and figuring out the terms, then it all makes sense. So I'm like, oh, that's what that was. Okay, so let's get on the topic. Sick ways. Sick ways that the narcissist try to hoover you, meaning trying to get you back, trying to suck you back in. And it's not that they're trying to get you back to change or treat you better or anything like that. That's not what a hoover is. A hoover is a trap that tries to get you back with this person because they want to finish you off. They like, if you discarded them, mean if you left them, they want to get you back so they can leave you, because that was their plan the moment they met you, okay? So let's get into the sick ways that they try to hoover you, okay? Narcs would try to hoover you by any means necessary. And they do it with inappropriate ways. No, really. You wouldn't think, like, somebody be like, nobody's that crazy enough to try that, or nobody would do that. Yes, they will. Now, I know, just off topic a little bit, I know, now that I know about narcissists, I know that I had them in my life, my entire life, okay? And going back in time, thinking about certain things that people did that maybe wasn't a narcissist, but had narcissist traits or toxic or whatever. And I started thinking about people, and I'm like, okay, but the most evil, that one, literally, it was like the new age time, because this one marked all the spots, and then the one before them actually did too, but they wasn't that wicked. The one, the most evil, was the most wicked one, because it checked all the boxes of every type of narcissist, except for the communal narc, because it wouldn't go to church, but it did claim to know the Bible inside out. And if you knew the Bible inside out, why would you be a narc? Anybody that knew the Bible inside out, why would you be a narc? And then to do these sick things after somebody then ripped off your mask and threw up a red flag, multiple flags, and they tend to think that you won't figure it out. So here we go. Number one, a narc will try to hoover, I'm going to say it again, trying to get you back. If someone, was sick that, you and the narc spent a lot of time with, or it was like someone in a narc family, or even your family. I ain't write that down. Or even your family. Okay? So let's say somebody got sick, so the narc contact you. Say it's your family member. We'll go to the narc after. Say it's your family member. Okay? And narc will contact you like, oh, wow, I just, saw on Facebook that Uncle Joe, is sick, I know we're not together, but you know that I truly loved your uncle. He was, like, hilarious, and I had really good times with your uncle or whatever, so I want to, send flowers or whatever, or go visit Uncle Joe. If you could tell me what hospital or whatever. Now, they actually might send flowers. They actually might go see Uncle Joe. Because they're going to use Uncle Joe to help them hoover you back. So Uncle Joe is thinking that they some type of good because they sent flowers or they came to see Uncle Joe. But it's something else, okay? If you are not aware, but if you're not, it will work on you, okay? So Uncle Joe was like, you go check on Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe like, yeah, the doctor say I'm doing a little bit better. I might be out of here in 8 days or whatever. Oh, but such and such came by. That was so nice. I know you guys are not together anymore, but that was so nice, and I appreciate that. And that person doesn't seem like a bad person. So, before me, meaning Uncle Joe, go to the pearly gates, I would like for you to make up with that person. So not only that they use Uncle Joe to hoover, they use Uncle Joe to be a flying ass monkey on the deathbed. Make this part make sense. Okay? So let's just say it was their family member. Same story with Uncle Joe. And so narc is like texting or calling you or emailing or inboxing or whatever it is that they can contact, because you probably block them. And they will contact you or whatever, and they will be like, my TT Rosemary, the one you really like, she's sick in the hospital and she's been asking for you. Now, TT Rosemary probably on all type of morphine, Dilaudid, all type of pain medication, going in and out of consciousness, and never even said that. And if they did say that, they talked through the medication. I said it. They're talking through the medication or whatever. Or narc just made it up. So what the narc is trying to do is play on your heartstrings and get you to go see, this auntie. But the whole entire plan is that they're going to make sure they're there when you get there, so they can use the sick auntie and hoover you at the same time, trying to get you back. Now, that's sick, yo. That is very, very sick when they're using, something that's serious, heartbreaking, to try to get you back. They don't give a damn. It could have been an accident. Same thing with Uncle Joe and TT. It still could have been an accident. And even a narc could have been an accident. But let's say, okay, just to save face, let's say the narc was in a fender bender. They go to the hospital, do what they gotta do, and then they'll contact you with pictures of them in the hospital, like, oh, I just had a bad car accident. I almost saw the Lord. Lord came down and said, "It's not your time, son. It's not your time, sis. I'm gonna deliver you back to your body." And God saved them. That's what they would try to tell you. And if you fall for it, so let's say you fall for it, you go to the hospital, you don't see not one band-aid. You don't see no scrapes, no scratches, or nothing. You see nothing. And you talk to the nurse. Nurse is like, yeah, they was very lucky. The airbags went, employed or whatever, and they didn't get hurt or whatever. But the narc is trying to make you think it was way more than that. Way more than that. Or if it wasn't the narc trying to pretend they had an accident, they will always try to find someone that's associated with them, that if that person had an accident, the narc is going to come like, oh, such and such, even if you didn't even know the person. I don't know what to do. That was my favorite person. I know you never got a chance to meet them, but they just had a major accident, and I just, need someone to comfort me. So they want you to come and comfort them with somebody they probably wasn't even really close to, and the person that you never even knew, because they're trying to get you back so they can finish off the plan that they had for you. When you meet a narc, they already have a plan for you. Excuse me, still shaking it, y'all. They already have a plan for you. They really, really do. And when you're with them and then you decide like this not working for me, if you were really good to them, they're never going to want to let you go. They're going to come back. A little bit off topic. Sometimes you might meet someone, and not everybody's a narc. You know, even you and I have some type of narc traits. I just don't plug into that. You know, when I'm like, if I want to do something, I know that I can do what I want to do, but I come at it honestly, like, nah, God not gonna like that. God is not gonna like that. Even though I know I can go to this person and get what I want, but I have to do it genuinely. I have to just be genuine. Oh, God not gonna bless that or bless me. So they're trying to, like I said, play on your heartstrings to hoover you back. You know, with somebody being sick, somebody being in an accident. Now, here is the ultimate. No. Let me forget this one. Let me not forget this one. Even your pet, or even they pet, okay? So maybe you guys was together for whatever amount of time, and you grew to love their pet, or you had a pet, and they pretended to love your pet because it's a narc. They don't love nothing. They don't even love themselves. And let's say it was they pet. So narc contacting you, texting like, oh, Fluffy. Oh, Fluffy ain't so fluff. Ain't so fluff no more. Fluffy been down. I had to go to the vet. And they're telling me that I'm going to have to put Fluffy down. And you know how much Fluffy loved you. And you know how much I love Fluffy. Whatever. Okay. So they'll try to do that to get you to come back because you're feeling sorry for the pet or whatever. Now let's get into the ultimate. The ultimate is when someone actually is unbreathed. God called them home. Somebody actually has been unbreathed. Like, just natural. We ain't gonna say nothing serious about that, okay? And let's say you were cool with the non-narcissistic family member. The one that was always in your ear like, run, girl, let me see you sweat. Run, girl, you gotta forget it. Just forget it. You know, like, run, boy, let me see you drip sweat, you know? If you don't run, it's something you go regret. And you got that honest person that's like basically the narcs team, but they know the narc. And they watch what narc done to so many people, and they was kind of like your earth angel on the narc side. Like, just go. Spread your wings and fly away. Just go, run for your life, okay? So, maybe this person had passed away. So, narc will contact you trying to hoover, meaning trying to get you back. Oh, you know my TT or my uncle that really, really loved you. Boo-hoo, they passed away. Now, you actually probably love that person more than the narc. So you are feeling some type of way, and you may even cry. So narc like, yeah, I know they will really want you to be at the funeral. And, I know we didn't end things on a good term, but, we could put that to the side so that you can come and pay respects to TT or uncle or whomever that passed away. Okay? They be happy. This part. They be happy when they can use sickness, accidents, illness, death to try to get you back. What sick soul sucker would do something as such other than a narc? They be literally praying that somebody pass away, get in an accident, or get sick just so they can hoover you back. And even when you blocked, you know, they would try to post on, you know, some way where you can see that such and such passed away, and they're thinking and praying and hoping that that can get you back. How sick is that? These narcs, they literally will use anything to try to get you back. And when they're using, you know, illness, accidents, death to try to get you back, that shows you way more than a red flag. Okay? Way more. And it can be somebody, ooh, the Most High. Thank you, Father God. It can literally be somebody they didn't even give a damn about. Or somebody that's not really related to them. So not related to them and they don't give a damn about. Or it could have been somebody else's funeral. This part. It could have been their friend of a friend or a friend that somebody on their friend's side passed away or sick, ill, accident, whatever. And then they'll try to contact you like, well, you know, such that I work with, they blah, blah, blah passed away. And because you are this sweet, kind-hearted, flip it and reverse it, kind-hearted person that they know that you were when you were with them, they're thinking that this is going to be what gets you guys back connected because you are, you know, feeling sorry about somebody's situation. Okay? Even though you didn't even know this person. Even though you didn't even know this person. These are some of the sick ways that a narcissist try to get you back and play on your heartstrings. It's sick, y'all. It's so sick to the point, yo, that let's say that you had a pet. They will murk your pet off your pet in some type of way, poisoning or whatever, run them over and say they didn't see them, left the door open, let them run away. It really doesn't matter. Excuse me, I told you I'm almost there. And they would use that like, oh, I'm sorry that your pet died or ran away or whatever, okay? They would even use that, and they'll be like, oh, I'll help you find them, posting up signs all around the place when they know they didn't unalive the dog, unalive the cat, or the cat or dog is never going to come back or whatever. They would use this sick ways the narcissists use to hoover, meaning trying to get you back. Just sick. And the one part before I go, they literally be waiting for that. They're happy if somebody's dead. They're happy if somebody's divorced. They're happy if somebody got an accident. They're happy if somebody's pet died. They're happy about all these different things. They're like literally happy about these different things, and they're waiting for it because, let me switch this because I don't got time for no strikes. So anyway, and they're really, really happy for it because they're waiting for it just so they can have an opportunity to try to get back to you, and it's never for any good reason. Sick, yo. Who sits around like, well, left? Sorry, tongue got tied. Unless it was a life insurance policy and they was on it. Who, you know, and nobody should be happy about this. But only a narc can be happy about that. If somebody passed away and left them some inheritance or life insurance or whatever. But even if that wasn't the case, they will literally be happy, rubbing their little narcissistic fingers together, praying for something to happen to somebody. that you might care about just so they can get back to you. Just so they can get back to you. Like I said, they can make that happen. I'm not going to go as deep as saying that they would go as far, but they could. So my example was like they can even offer a pat and be like, oh, Scruffy, somebody ran Scruffy over in the car and I know you're upset. And you could be seeing all the fur underneath their tires. Like, you sure you didn't run over Scruffy? No, by the time I saw Scruffy, you know, the fur was all over the place, okay? But, you know, no jokes. Real talk, no cap. They would do these things. So do not fall for it. Do not fall for it. Even if it was someone or something that you cared about. Go to God. Have your ceremony between you and God about that person. But don't show up there. Because NARC going to be giving you all the waterworks. Telling you all the things like, oh, because Uncle or TT passed away, I really need us to get back together. Because we just don't know when God is going to call us home. And I know I did you wrong. Boo hell. Okay? Boo hell. Sick and nasty. To use things that should be respected. That's what I'm going to say. That should be respected, but they're using it for their own purposes. So I'm about to get ready and go. But let me drop this one on y'all real quick. All narcs have PMS. Premeditated mood swings. Predictable mood swings. Payback mood swings. I ain't even write that down. And pre-planned mood swings. Well, you know when it's coming. But when they realize that you're getting tired of it, they'll breadcrumb you. Meaning that you're going to have a good day. Maybe a good week. But they cannot stop being who they are. Dog can't stop being a dog. Cat can't stop being a cat. Fish can't stop being a fish. Fish can't live outside the water. Dogs, they can live in the wild. Cat can live in the wild, but they won't survive, that long. Cat can't live without food. Dog can't live without water. Same vice versa. Okay? And they cannot live without being an evil, wicked ass demon. They can't. So whomever that's with these narcs right about now, as I speak and be heard, those that are around that narc, especially that golden child, which is still the scapegoat, they can't wait till it's true for the narc. And then they gonna contact you like, yeah, I can't. I just can't. But don't be quick to dismiss that somebody come to you after the narc got called home and they being sincere. Because they know that you can help them survive and you actually love them, but narc messed it up. Narc messed it up, especially the kids. I hope that didn't throw you guys off. I'm just saying, like, how when you were with the narc, you were so good to their family members, their kids or whatever, but when narc goes wherever they go, when they're unbreathing, don't be surprised when those people that had to wear masks for the narc come back to you and be like, narc. Be blessed.